New investigation by federal authorities into a case in Milwaukee where another cop shot another unarmed person. Now, you might not have heard a lot about this in the news, but it actually happened this year, and it was on April 30th. And I mean, it was a hat trick here. The officer involved, Christopher Manney, shot a guy who was unarmed, black, and mentally ill. Okay. Now, we've told you on the show before, people who are mentally ill are far more likely to be killed by cops, and people who are African Americans are far more likely to be killed by cops, even if they're unarmed in both of those instances. Those are just a matter of statistics across the country. Now, you can say, oh, the mentally ill had it coming, or you can say, hey, you know what, to be fair, maybe they act erratically and the cops don't have good training to know whether they're mentally ill or they're truly dangerous, or sometimes the mentally ill can be truly dangerous. Or you can make up whatever excuse you like for the bad percentage, the overwhelming percentage of African Americans who were shot. Okay. But in this case, we had all of the above. And the cop was fired. He seems to have clearly been in the wrong, but they let him go anyway. So let's break down the details. According to District Attorney John Chisholm in the Milwaukee area, former officer Christopher Manney was acting in self-defense, of course he was, when he fatally shot Dontre Hamilton on April 30th. So here's a picture of the two folks involved. Oh, look at that, it's a white cop, it's a black guy. Cop has the gun, the African-American doesn't have anything. Now look, the reason why his mental illness comes into play here is because they kind of knew about it. In fact, two cops had gone in, he was sleeping on a park bench in a public area, and saw that he was sleeping and just left him alone and left, right? Then this Yahoo comes in and decides, oh, he's gonna do something about it, right? And he starts harassing, in this case, Dontre Hamilton, and then a scuffle breaks out. Okay, so here's a scuffle that didn't need to happen, it happens. He claims at that point that they exchange punches and that Hamilton grabs for his baton. Of course, what does officer do? Pulls out his gun, puts 14 bullets in. Now, he shot 14 times. I don't know if he hit him all 14 times, but he hit him plenty of times enough to kill him. Shot 14 times. The guy, you know the guy is unarmed. You know it, because he didn't draw a gun on you. He went for your baton. Okay, that doesn't matter. Of course, he's dead. Now, to give you a sense of what the other cops did, before Manney arrived at the park where Hamilton was reportedly sleeping, two officers had already been at the scene and concluded without physical confrontation that Hamilton was not a threat. So credit to the other cops who did their job right. Hey man, we don't need to stir up trouble here. Let's move along. This guy wants trouble, gets trouble, fires 14 times and kills the guy. By the way, more credit to the Milwaukee cops outside of Manney, because Manney was fired from the police force that day for allegedly, quote, instigating the confrontation. So I think the rest of the Milwaukee cops there did the right thing in saying this was wrong. He didn't need to instigate this. He did instigate it, and they fired him immediately. But as usual in America, prosecutors go and go, golly gee, everything a cop does is self-defense. That homeless guy or that mentally ill guy who was sleeping there, he had it coming. And so once you start a fight, the cop has a right to end it by putting 14 bullets in and around you. So the federal authorities are right to look into this, and we'll see if their investigation comes up with anything and if he'll be charged. If not, it'll be yet another case where an unarmed guy is shot and the cop gets no justice at all. Okay? Now, and by the way, we're believers in the justice system. Okay? You never take justice into your own hands. And what we are doing is we are asking for that justice system we believe in to work.